Chelsea versus Brighton results. Chelsea successfully beat Brighton with a score of 1-0 in the third round match of the 2023-2024 Carabao Cup, which was held at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea's only winning goal in this match was created by Nicholas Jackson at the start of the second half. Brighton failed to equalize even though they continued to attack in the remainder of the match. Thanks to this result, Chelsea has the right to advance to the fourth round, aka the round of 16, which will be held at the end of October 2023. Pochettino praised Jackson. Chelsea boss Mauricio Pochettino praised Nicola Jackson after the striker's goal beat Brighton in the Carabao Cup. Jackson sealed his team's place in the fourth round with a smart finish early in the second half after being set up by Cole Palmer. Pochettino was pleased to see Jackson score in a much better performance than the Senegal forward, who also had a goal disallowed for slight offside and should have had a penalty in the first half. Pochettino said, "I'm very happy when a striker scores a goal. It's important for them to score goals, and I think it's an important game for him. The team is very good, and it is important to reach the next round." Meanwhile, other news regarding this match is that Chilwell has the potential to join the club's long injury list. Chelsea ended the match with 10 men after he came off with a hamstring injury, and the Blues have made all the substitutions. Pochettino conveyed, "He has a hamstring injury. We don't know how serious it is and we'll have to have a checkup today." Chelsea fans have realized that Cucarella has been playing in the wrong position for the past year. Marc Cucarella shocked fans during the Carabao Cup tie against Brighton when manager Mauricio Pochettino put him in a different position. Pochettino tried him at right back against his former team, and the Spain international excelled. The 25-year-old handled Kaoru Mitoma and Joao Pedro very well and helped the West London side punch their ticket to the fourth round. Chelsea took a 1-0 lead thanks to Nicola Jackson's winning goal in the 50th minute, and fans were amazed by Cucarella's appearance and took to Twitter to shower her with flowers. One fan tweeted, "We have a new right back. Marc Cucarella, welcome to the new role." Another commented, "Bagging Mitoma and Joao Pedro. What a turnaround for him." A third posted, "Cucarella my man of the match." Another fan said, "Cucarella was absolutely brilliant in that second half. Playing that well at right back was not something I expected. Fair play to him. Maybe he should have been given more chances." Chelsea were lucky enough against Brighton and Hove Albion tonight, winning 1-0 to book a place in the fourth round, and that luck also continued into the draw. We've got another home game, for the third round in a row, and this time it's against a mid-table championship side in Blackburn Rovers. We haven't played Blackburn for over a decade, since they last played in the Premier League in 2011-12. The fourth round will be held in the week, commencing October 30th, which would put this game in the middle of the week between the home game against Brentford and the away trip to Tottenham Hotspur for us. The complete fourth round draw is as follows: Mansfield versus Port Vale, Ipswich Town versus Fulham, Manchester United versus Newcastle United, AFC Bournemouth versus Liverpool, Chelsea versus Blackburn, West Ham United versus Arsenal, Everton versus Burnley, Exeter versus Middlesbrough. Chelsea vs Brighton player ratings. Cole Palmer was unavailable, and Nicholas Jackson was the hero for Chelsea, as they ended a miserable run by beating Brighton 1-0 at Stamford Bridge in the third round of the Carabao Cup. A superb team move culminated in a deft pass from Cole Palmer, who impressed throughout his first appearance for the club towards the striker as he scored the Blues' first goal in 4 games. Jackson had a good chance saved late in the first half, and then thought he had doubled his side's lead, but was denied by the linesman's flag. Mauricio Pochettino will breathe a sigh of relief after his side's winless run was broken at 3 games, with the likes of Palmer, Ian Matson, and Marc Cucarella making a strong case for a place at Stamford Bridge. And here are the twigs after the game. Chelsea supports recruiting Ivan Toney. On the Debrief podcast, Transfer expert Fabrizio Romano said that Chelsea could launch a permanent move to lure Ivan Toney from Brentford next January. Romano explained, "I think it is a possibility. That's not something that's guaranteed yet, because for Toney, it's time to consider all the opportunities. The choice is Toney or another player in January." Jamie Carragher mentioned 3 positions that Chelsea need to strengthen despite spending billions of pounds. Liverpool legend Jamie Carragher said that Chelsea needed strengthening in 3 main areas to be competitive again. During an interaction on The Overlap, Carragher said that Chelsea's poor performance this season was because they failed to address 3 main areas. He said, "They still need a goalkeeper. They still need a center back. They still need a center forward, and they spent $1 billion in 3 transfer windows." Gary Neville and Roy Keane predict whether Chelsea can sack their manager. Gary Neville and Roy Keane agree that Mauricio Pochettino's job at Chelsea is safe for now. It's still too early to talk about potential manager sackings, but history shows most Premier League owners are not afraid to take action. Chelsea's hierarchy certainly falls into that category too. Mauricio Pochettino is already under scrutiny from the Chelsea fan base after a slow start as their head coach. Pundits Gary Neville and Roy Keane both think Chelsea will keep Pochettino for this season rather than sack him. Neville said, "Pochettino must have time." Keane said, "If he keeps losing football matches, he will be under pressure." Neville replied, "They won't sack him this year." Keane later added, "No, maybe not this year, but there will be increased pressure." Chelsea shock plans to swap James for Real Madrid star. Chelsea will reportedly offer club captain Reece James in a direct swap deal for Real Madrid midfielder Federico Valverde. Reports from Spain claim that Chelsea are planning to offer James in exchange for Valverde. Real Madrid are well stocked in midfield, with Jude Bellingham arriving in the summer to join Aurelien Tchouameni, Eduardo Camavinga, Luka Modric, Toni Kroos, Dani Ceballos, and Brahim Diaz. As a result, it is claimed that the Spanish giants are willing to let Valverde go at a suitable price. He has an estimated valuation of €80 million. The report notes that Chelsea have been following Fede Valverde's lead for a long time and are planning to make an offer for James. As mentioned, Valverde is valued at around €80 million by Real Madrid. However, James is thought to be valued at a higher price than Chelsea. There is no doubt that Los Blancos are admirers of James and have expressed an interest in signing him. They are looking for a long-term replacement for Dani Carvajal. Chelsea are monitoring Victor Osimhen's situation amid threats to sue Napoli. The Blues have long admired the Nigerian international, who guided Napoli to their first Serie A title in 33 years last season. 90 Mian reported in February that Osimhen was initially a target for Chelsea's main striker ahead of the summer transfer window. However, as the striker appeared close to reaching an agreement on a new contract at Napoli, they shifted their priorities elsewhere and view Osimhen as a more achievable target in the summer of 2024. But the situation is now in danger of changing. Osimhen's agent Roberto Calenda has confirmed they are considering taking legal action against Napoli after the club posted a video disparaging the striker on TikTok. The post has since been deleted, but Osimhen is furious with the club's treatment of him. Calenda said on Tuesday, "What happened today on Napoli's official profile on the TikTok platform is unacceptable. A video mocking Victor was first published and later deleted. Serious facts that cause very serious harm to the player and add to the treatment that the child suffered in the last period between the media trial and the fake news. We reserve the right to take any legal action and initiative that is useful to protect Victor." Marc Cucarella has told Mauricio Pochettino he wants to leave Stamford Bridge. According to the Daily Mirror, Marc Cucarella has held talks with Mauricio Pochettino regarding his future and has expressed his desire to move. Levi Colwill is preferred to him at left back, while Ben Chilwell was first choice there last season. Because of this, it's not surprising that Cucarella is eyeing a way out, which now appears to be in his best interest. Ian Maatsen is also still at the club, so Chelsea have plenty of options for the left-back position at the moment. They would have to give up at least one of those options, which would most likely be Cucarella. However, with Maatsen's contract expiring next summer, The Blues may need to sell him along with the 25-year-old. With the new transfer window opening in January, Cucarella still has time to win Pochettino's heart. However, if he cannot do this and continues to be ignored, then moving elsewhere is a wise action.